climb inside your customer's head. Hello, it's John. It's Marketing for Owners. For those of you on video, yeah, look, it's really me. But I'm down on the beach in my hometown in the UK, but I'm looking straight at the sun, and so I'll be squinting, so I'm putting the sunglasses on. Sorry about that. You can hear the sea in the background. I can see France over there. I'm pointing, and of course, this doesn't help you listening on SoundCloud or Stitcher or iTunes. I can see boats crossing backwards and forwards. France, by the way, is only 22 miles from here. This is pretty much the closest crossing point. I don't recommend swimming. People obviously do. It takes a while. I think it's a bit cold. But getting back on this, customer's head, right? In your business, you have many functions. You are a business owner. You have to do a lot. But marketing and getting more customers and keeping the customers you've got is more important than anything else you could possibly do. Now, I know you're going to argue about that, but think of it this way. If you don't have one single customer, you have no business. There is no point. You can't just do things and hope customers appear and hope customers like it. You can do it all. You can do lots of things. I've tried lots of marketing techniques, and all I get is crickets and nothingness. And I then go on and do something else and try something else because I need customers all the time. I need new customers, and I need to keep those existing ones interested. But there are things I will do that have no benefit. And it is the same in the other parts of your business. There are things you do that are great, but they have no benefit if there's no one seeing and no one knows about it and no one buying. So we need to get inside our customer's head to make the most of them. This is the thing. You're going to think to yourself, well, I've got customers. It doesn't matter. I don't need any. We've been going for many years. And that could be construed as a little complacent because I'll tell you straight, customers are loyal to you right up until the point when someone offers them a better service. Now, they may have been coming to you for ages, but at some point or other, they're going to want to try something else, try something new. Why wouldn't they? Have you never tried anything new? And no, not talking about that. That's for another subject. But people wish to develop, to get better, to try other things. Every now and again, have a change. Been going to that restaurant for ages, let's try another one. You didn't do anything wrong. They just want to try something else. But so remember, you need new customers. And in fact, let's look at pizza. So getting inside the head, people, you think you offer a good service, but if someone orders a pizza to get delivered and you deliver it, that's not enough. That is what they expected to get. Remember, it's as simple as that. If you give the customer what they expect, that's ordinary. Anybody can do that. In their head, they want more. They want to remember, you need to stand out. You need to be different. When you deliver that pizza, remember Dominos? Obviously you remember Dominos, but Dominos came out with, it will be there in, is it 30 minutes, 25 minutes? In fact, they've done so well with delivered hot to you within 25 minutes, or it's free, or whatever the offer was. They've done so well, they don't even give that offer anymore. Did anyone notice? They took it away, their main selling point, but it worked. No, they didn't have to give loads of pizzas away for free. I'm sure they did, but not enough to put them out of business. It worked. They did something different. The actual Domino's business, the guys bought it. It was already there. The two brothers bought the Domino's thing, and then one brother gave up and sold the business to his other brother in exchange for like a Volkswagen or something, I'm sure I read. But anyway, and the other brother did it. Can't remember the names. But pizzas were already being sold. They did something different and they stood out. They got inside the customer's head so the customer could remember it really, really, really easily. Now, there are other examples, but this is the thing. just don't think that people owe you something. If you just do what they pay you for and what they expect to get. And there's no more B2B or B2C, meaning business to business, business to consumer. You're selling to a person. If you're in a B2B business, my Fire Protection Online is a B2B business, but we sell to individuals. The person may work for a business, but it's an individual. The way people interact now and they buy, it's individuals. So don't think of it like that. And also use words. So if you have a call to action on your website, for example, if you have what we call a lead magnet, where you give someone a free report or a simple download in exchange for their email, on the button, don't put submit or something like that. Put give me my report now. Use the wording that is in that person's head. Remember, this is the thing, get inside their head. Another consideration is this term. Don't be easily understood, be impossible to misunderstand. So if you've got a message, in your business, one of the things that I try and encourage people to do is try and get down what you do in 1 or 2 lines. 1 line would be fantastic. Now you can talk about USPs, unique selling propositions and all this kind of thing, but it's not entirely necessary. But just if someone says, what do? Do you say, I sell fire extinguishers? Or do you say, we make fire safety easy for small businesses? Or something else. I mean, that's not going to be necessarily the best. I'm just trying to think of one off the top of my head. But if you think of famous adverts, some have done brilliantly. Is it Visine eye drops? Visine eye drops gets the red out. How cool is that? You think, oh, I know what eye drops do, but that's what it does. How about when the iPod was first developed, when they were talking about how to market it, there were already MP3 players. It was not the first. Apple did not invent the MP3 player. They invented the iPod, which became the de facto name because somebody came up with the thing and it's marketed as 1,000 songs in your pocket. How had everyone else tried to describe their MP3 player? But that, for something you had no idea what it was, you never had one, you could suddenly understand it. And you were inside the customer's head because they thought in terms of songs. 1,000 songs? They didn't say, oh, you can fit umpteen hours of listening, or you can get 2 gigabytes or whatever it was. They said, and it's in your pocket. Oh, I see, songs in my pocket. Yeah, my Walkman doesn't fit in my pocket. Exactly. Clients want what they want. You supply a service that needs to be reworded to be what they want without changing your actual service. So you need to get the wording in a way that is what they want, not what you want to give them. They're still going to get the same service, but you want to word it in a way that is in their head. Now, have I gone over that enough? I reckon. I'm sorry, but am I on my high horse? Am I standing on a soapbox? But it really is that. Don't use terms on your website. Don't have a thing that says services, products, and stuff. Use something else. Use something more descriptive, but descriptive in a way that is similar to what the customer wants to hear. Now, I'm trying to think now, on episode 389 last Thursday, we talked about an easier method to do keyword research. If you go back to that, if you go to marketingforowners.com/podcast/389, you'll find I made some suggestions for finding what is inside a customer's head and the words that they use. That will also help this. But remember, a customer wants what they want. They want more than you're proposing to give. They want you to stand out so they can remember you, and they want it phrased. Everything you do, they want it phrased in their wording and something that means something to them, that is for them, that they can see the benefit of. This, trust me, will really, really change all your literature, your quotes, your website, your content, your guest posts, everything. Everything you do, if you can get that, you are onto a winner, my friend. Good, eh? Anyway, it's Tuesday, as you're well aware. So time for a Tuesday Toolbox Tip. And today, have you ever had an online meeting? You've done Skype and things like that, or you've made a phone call, but what if you were with people overseas? Well, Join Me, join.me, is from the Log Me In people. It is free, free, F-R-E-E. No cost, and it's a free screen sharing, unlimited audio, ridiculously simple video conferencing site. So if you do go to meeting, go to webinar, it doesn't entirely replace that, but go to meeting, something like that. If you do that one-on-one, you have to pay for that, or the WebEx service and things. Join Me is free. How cool is that? Honestly, go and have a look. It's brilliant. It's dead easy. You just sign up and it shows you how to use it. You don't have to be any tech whiz. Even I can do it. Highly recommend it. I highly recommend anything that's free that works and it's good for you. That's it. By the way, have I told you about our free marketing course? freemarketingcourse.co. Simple. Kind of teaches everything I know, and it's over 12 days. It's free, delivered to your inbox. Little short video, 1 or 2, 5 minutes, 6 minutes each one. And it shows you everything and a bit more of what I talk about on and on in these podcasts. Go on. Go give it a go. And I also strongly recommend tomorrow, we have the infamous Tucker Max. If you don't know who Tucker Max is, Google him. The guy, I think this must be the only time he's ever not sworn. I think he got one through, but we have him speaking clean English. He is a fascinating guy, and he's on our expert interview series tomorrow. And it's June tomorrow. Oh, what a life. Summer, eh? Yeah, I'll speak to you soon.